Hey everyone. Does it feel like you should stop meditating? Or maybe you haven't even started yet. Today I want to talk to you about where meditation is awesome and where it starts to hold us back. So if you're someone that cannot sit still and who's always running thoughts and could use a little bit of help, like noticing themselves and creating a witness body, by all means, keep meditating. Um, but if you've noticed that you've been meditating a lot and you're sitting there and you're kind of like, hmm, you know what? Uh, I'm feeling like I want to get on with my day. I'm feeling really excited. This is what happened to me today. Now, I've meditated a lot and I've had like hour practices and 40-minute practices. Now I'm on 10-minute practices, and stillness is really easy for me. And this morning, what I noticed was I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, make myself still for 10 minutes, like neutralize. And I started sitting there and I was like getting all excited. I had so many fun things I wanted to be going with. I just was excited for the day. There was so much gratitude. Yet my energy was like, and then I kept sitting there. And it was like, guys, we have to just feel into the energy, because if you're like this, ready to engage your life and life force energy is flowing, yet you're like holding yourself back. You're snuffing that out because you're supposed to be meditating and you said you would. I personally, my take on it is that stop the meditation. You've got the benefit from it already and go live an inspired day. That's how I feel about it. Now, meditation is super powerful to sit still, create an inner calm, create an inner witness, to like calm the monkey mind, to decrease our negative thoughts. It's really to neutralize. But meditation isn't the end all practice. Living an inspired life, living moment to moment in full on like trust and surrender and flow. That's a huge practice too. So the way I see meditation is it's a tool in the toolbox. And some days it's a really potent tool. And some days it's kind of a tool that's not working. Actually can hold you back. So what we have to feel into is the energy of the day. And if you have a meditation practice, sit there. And if you're supposed to meditate for 15 or 20 minutes, yet you feel this rush and flow of life force, beautiful high consciousness energy ready for you to go, see what it feels like to sit there with it. But if you're so inspired that you're just like, pummeling off your seat, by no means push that down and hold off. Go, go be an inspirational force. That's how I feel it. And it really requires us to be really living awareness and consciously moment to moment and feeling the energies of the day. And so I think this meditation practice of continuing the practice or stopping and going into your day. Now, really, when we're in this state, we're really not stopping the meditation. We're really going into the day in a state of meditation. Because once we've neutralized and we have this flow of life force energy through us, and that's what's catapulting us rather than our thoughts or emotions, that's kind of living in a state of meditation. And if you're living there and you're taking action from that space, that's living consciously, moment to moment. And what we want to do is start to really recognize when we stop living that moment to moment consciousness. So it's kind of like, you're all inspired, you get out there and you're making breakfast, and then your teens come in and something shifts. Notice that. What pulls you out of that space of meditation, that authentic space of being? Notice. And notice if you're aware enough to be like, you know what? I have a choice here to go back to my space of me, a space of meditation, or get engaged. Get engaged with the trigger. Get engaged with whatever got pulled up. And that could be healthy too, to like, engage with what's there. But I want to offer something. If we're engaging with something that's triggering us, can we be aware of the trigger? So we peel away from ourselves a little bit and we take a look at the trigger as if we're watching someone else getting triggered. And we're like, look at that person go. Oh, wow. That's like kind of this old pattern they're working out. And when you take this kind of bird's eye view of it, one, it doesn't hook us in as much. And two, we get to be like, there's more choice around the situation. And so I really love living with this moment to moment consciousness, always working out the kinks of brilliant living, of brilliant possibilities, of living our lightness, living the flow, the ease and flow. It is possible. And we get more and more aware of what's hooking us in, where our choices are. And really, it does start with the meditation practice. And then it starts with saying, you know what, the meditation practice is done right now. I'm going to walk into my day in a state of meditation. And then, there's lots of different ways to meditate too. You can meditate on a pillow. You can meditate in a chant. You can meditate on a walk. You can meditate just living your life consciously in a state of meditation. So some good things to think about and to ponder and to practice. It does us no good to get on our case that, oh, I'm not a good meditator. I can't sit still. I suck at this. Anywhere we are ripping ourselves apart is not a good idea. So find something that works for you for now. Maybe it's a walking meditation, taking, a 10-minute walk with, saying like, trust and surrender, to try to clear your mind of the other kind of monkey mind stuff. Or perhaps it's sitting still and it's doing a chant. Like, I really love the chant Om Namah Shivaya, or just Om, just sitting there, Om, Om, getting the frequency of lightness through you. Or if you're new to meditation, just sit on your pillow and let your mind be active, but don't engage in it. So it's like the to-do list is in your mind, but just don't engage with what's next in it. Just be like, oh, that's interesting. Put it in a bubble and let it float away. And then the next thought comes up, put it in a bubble, let it float away. But if you're really sitting on your pillow and life force energy is bubbling through you, lightness is happening, yet you're like, oh, I got to keep sitting here. I don't know. Play with it. Ask a question around it. Would it be lighter to keep sitting here and marinating in this beautiful energy? Or does this brilliant, beautiful energy want to have some kind of movement? And if it feels lighter to go move, stop that meditation and go live it. All right. I hope this was inspiring and on some level for you. I love offering and just telling you a little bit about my morning practice and how it served me. And if you'd like to have some of these come your way more often and be part of this tribe, please make that subscription button, a red subscription button, gray, and click on it. Have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day.